Welcome to the new video. Old Cryptoco and the story of the 1941 Liberty Mercury One Dime is a fascinating journey through American history, art, and coin collecting. This small silver coin, officially known as a Mercury Dime, is one of the most beloved coins ever produced in the United States. Although many people casually call it the Mercury Dime, the coin actually features the image of Liberty wearing a wing cap, symbolizing freedom of thought. The design was created by the talented sculptor Adolph A. Weinman, whose artistic vision turned a simple 10-cent coin into one of the most beautiful pieces of American currency. The year 1941 was a very important time in United States history, as the country was standing on the edge of entering World War II, and coins like the Mercury Dime were circulating to the hands of millions of Americans every single day. These dimes were used in stores, markets, bus fares, and everyday purchases, becoming a quiet witness to the lives of people living during one of the most dramatic periods of the 20th century. The obverse side of a 1941 Mercury Dime shows the elegant portrait of Liberty facing left. She wears a wing cap that many people mistakenly believed represented the Roman god Mercury, which is why the coin became popularly known as a Mercury Dime. In reality, the wings on the cap symbolize liberty of thought and freedom of the mind. Around the portrait appears the word liberty, along with the motto "I in God we trust," and the year 1941 placed clearly at the bottom. The design is both simple and powerful, capturing the ideals of freedom and independence that the United States wanted to represent. Even though the coin is small, the detailed engraving and balanced design make it stand out as one of the most beautiful coins ever minted. On the reverse side of the coin, we see another meaningful symbol, a fasces, which is a bundle of rods with an axe blade. In ancient times, the fasces symbolized strength through unity and authority. On the Mercury Dime, the fasces is combined with an olive branch, which represents peace. The message behind this design is powerful. Strength and peace together form the foundation of a strong nation. Around the design are the words United States of America and One Dime, reminding everyone of the coin's value and origin. The craftsmanship of this reverse design demonstrates how carefully artists and engravers work to make American coins not only functional, but also meaningful pieces of art. The Mercury Dime series was first introduced in 1916 and continued until 1945. During those years, billions of these coins are produced, but certain dates and mint marks are more valuable to collectors than others. The 1941 issue is one of the later coins in the series, produced during a time when the United States Mint was operating at high capacity. In 1941, the country was preparing for major global events, and coin production was essential to support the growing economy. Millions of Mercury Dimes were minted to ensure that everyday commerce could continue smoothly across the nation. The metal composition of the 1941 Mercury Dime also adds to its historical significance. Each coin was made of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving it both durability and intrinsic value. The silver content means that even common Mercury Dimes have a base value because of the precious metal they contain. Over the decades, the price of silver has fluctuated, which has influenced the market value of these coins. For collectors and investors alike, the silver content makes the Mercury Dime an appealing piece of history that also carries real material worth. When collectors examine a 1941 Mercury Dime, they pay close attention to several factors that determine its value. The first factor is condition, often referred to as the coin's grade. Coins that circulated heavily in everyday use tend to show we're on the high points of the design, especially on Liberty's hair and the fasces on the reverse side. Coins that were preserved carefully and remained uncirculated display sharp details and bright luster, making them significantly more valuable. Professional grading services evaluate coins using a scale that ranges from poor condition all the way up to mint state grades, with higher grades commanding higher prices in the market. Another important feature collectors look for is the mint mark. In 1941, Mercury Dimes were produced at multiple United States mint facilities. Each mint used a small letter to identify where the coin was made. These mint marks are typically located on the reverse side of the coin near the bottom left area. Coins without a mint mark were produced in Philadelphia, while other mints such as Denver and San Francisco used the letters D and S. These small marks can make a big difference in rarity and value, especially for collectors trying to complete a full set of Mercury Dimes from every year and mint location. The 1941 Mercury Dime may seem like a common coin at first glance because millions were produced, but certain high-grade examples are still highly sought after. Coins that remain in exceptional condition with strong strike quality and original luster can sell for significantly higher prices than circulated examples. Some collectors also search for coins with full bands on the fasces design. These horizontal bands are part of the reverse design, and when they appear fully defined and sharply struck, they indicate a particularly high-quality coin. Such pieces are often labeled as full band by grading services and can command premium prices among serious collectors. The historical context of the 1941 Mercury Dime adds another layer of interest to the coin. The year 1941 marked the final months before the United States officially entered World War II after the attack on Pearl Harbor. During this period, the nation was experiencing economic recovery following the Great Depression while simultaneously preparing for a global conflict. Coins like the Mercury Dime were part of everyday life, passing through countless hands as Americans worked, traveled, and supported the war effort. Holding a 1941 Mercury Dime today is like holding a small piece of that important historical moment. In addition to their historical importance, Mercury Dimes are admired for their artistic beauty. The designer, Adolph A. Weinman, was a respected sculptor who also created the Walking Liberty half-dollar design. His work is known for its elegance and symbolic meaning. The flowing hair of Liberty, the graceful wings on the cap, and the balanced composition of the reverse design all demonstrate Weinman's artistic talent. Many collectors believe that the Mercury Dime represents one of the golden ages of American coin design, when coins were treated as miniature works of art rather than simply functional pieces of currency. Over the decades, many people have searched through old coin jars, bankrolls, and inherited collections hoping to find valuable Mercury Dimes. Because these coins were made with real silver, they were often saved by